Hello there, guys. How goes it? Long time no see. Do not worry, I am back to grace your live streams again and talk about questionable paid mods. How's everyone been? You all doing good? All right, so we know this week there's there's some decent mods. We know that much. That's about it. Hello there, Sean. Top of the Starfield. I don't know if we can find the top. Cordic Pirate Day. Oh god. Alright, let's see what we got today. We have 3 mods. All from Cordic. Hello there, Doc. Welcome. Hello there, Paul. Welcome. We got useful vending machines. Change the vending machine to create more interactive experiences. The machines now have the following states. Each has their own screen ready. Choose items sold out or order out of order. Okay, cool. Hello, LeBron. We've got some interesting ones. Plunder, improved piracy is an immersive gameplay overhaul for Starfield's pirate system. Instead of settling for a quick cargo handoff, you'll now be able to board them, confront the crew, and seize everything for you. When you select the new piracy option, you can attempt to persuade an enemy captain to hand over the cargo. If successful, you're presented with a trade screen to seize it. You know, the system efficient but not very engaging. You never step foot on the ship itself. With Plunder, after a successful piracy attempt, the enemy can now be docked. Choose between using the vanilla or disabling entirely. Once docked, the crew will surrender unless you provoke them in case you have to fight back. Hey, so this is the one that because Cordic was telling me about this mod. And this was the one that I was getting mixed up with his other one. This is quite cool. And at 100 credits, we're definitely going to try this out. I mean, yeah. So basically, from what I remember, obviously I'm reading it, we'll basically be able to board the ships and steal their cargo, which is really cool. And then we have Cordic out here making ship hubs. Oh, hell yeah. And also some new ships. 200 fucking credits for some new ships, some new hubs. Hell yeah. Hello there, Jim. Welcome. Yeah, Cordic Diesel banner this week. All right. So, I need to double check double check with Cordic that these will work together. I'm assuming they do, but let me just double check because I'm going to use both of them. He's on. Bum. All right. Yeah, this is pretty good for what? So for essentially, I mean, I will say, vending machine, not really my sort of thing, but it's quite cool. A little bit of immersive thing if that's what you're into. But like improved piracy and vault hubs, hell yeah. All right, so let's buy both of these, and let's go rob some ships. All right. Oh, that was an email. Whoops. All right. All right, let's try them out. I'm interested to see. So the following Deimos vaults will be purchased at the shipyard. A large Deimos vault, real. So we'll check out the vaults first, and then the Freestar have. Okay, well actually we'll look for the ships, right? So we're looking for the Evermore, the Overhead, the Vault Runner, the Jackpot, and the Whale. Vault. Like the vault one being 200. Yeah, I mean, you're getting some ship designs. We're gonna have to. Hello there. We're gonna have to be very critical of his ship design. You know, as we see. Looking at them so far, I see some interesting stuff. All right, let's jump into it. I am testing this on Xbox, guys. It's funny that the week that we get like the smallest amount of mods is probably the week I'm the most excited because these features look very fun. That one. I do agree. I do agree. So what we'll do is we'll check the settings and then we'll go on the hunt to convince some captains we want their booty. Testing my latest follower and I'm going to start a new Starfield Ocean. I would be careful, Bear. They're going to be updating Starfield, Fallout. I wouldn't touch Fallout's mod load order till after the 10th. Thank you, Sean. I can be happy sometimes. My happiness used to stem off of Bethesda's willingness to give us information. Now it stems off of small things like make serpents an even more fun place. Oh god. Be cool if the vaults make it hard to open like a bank job. I could definitely see Cordic potentially incorporating stuff like that. Yeah, no, the prices. Cordic's good with the prices. Alright, so we're in game. Let's check our settings. Alright, so we have two new settings. We have plunder show piracy trade window. So when it hides the piracy trade window, whether or not to show the window. So the piracy trade window is the default. And then Galbank habs can only be found on Galbank ships, or enable it, they can be built. Okay. If I'm in testing, I do not have anything affecting the main menu. Oh, okay, good. Okay, fair. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Well, there's some. Let's try the update. My load order, probably, because I don't have many mods. Alright, so let's go to... I suppose the first thing we'll just do is we'll go to Jameson. And we'll see if we can find these new ships. Longsword, dagger. Oh, should I like wait maybe? Yeah, we're gonna go to... Not for Starfield Stone, we're talking about Fallout. And that's fair, Bear. That's probably one of the best ways to go about it. Right, we're gonna really quickly wait. I'm sorry, I apologize. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Am I? Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Bank Hulker, free start. Oh, we got a jackpot! We found one! Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Sidonia. Alright. We're gonna follow this vessel. Gonna save here. Appointments to be made, but I can spare a moment. I want everything in your cargo hold right now. I want to go down this road. Wait, I want that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, what? How did I loot? What? Okay, sorry. Settings, did I? Okay, let me try that again. See, I can fight him, but I don't want to fight him. Also, he's level 60, which I don't know if that's going to be based on the level. All right, let me, do I have diplomacy? Where's piracy? Oh, there's a piracy perk, isn't there? Is there a piracy perk? Intimidation. I'm just grabbing all these perks. I don't know if they do anything. Deception. Acknowledged. What can the trade authority do for you? I need everything now. Excuse me? I don't think I heard you correctly. Quit stalling and hand it over or else. Tell me why I shouldn't fight you right now. Oh, you want to know why we can't fight you? I'm going to use manipulation. I think you may be right. Considered a toll for passing through this part of space. I just want to get through. Haha. Take what you want, damn pirates. Be advised, you have been Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no criminalism. Ah, shit. Fuck. Don't open fire. This is... Don't open fire. No, no. These are not vanilla. Shit. Fuck. Motherfucker. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Fuck me, we're going loud. Oh, we're not gonna last here. There's too many of them. Shit. Alright. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Fuck, fuck, fuck. My god, I'm getting bombarded. Alright. Alright. Nice. Okay, maybe we should try robbing people not parked at the one of the capital planets of the UC. That might be be better. Right, let me grab them because I don't know if I persuasion was it persuasion? Deception, instigation. I have no idea which one does which, but we're going with all of them. All right, let's go to. See, the problem here is like jumping to somewhere where like we know there's going to be people. We'll go to Procyon. Do I have all of my pips in the wrong one? Well, this mod will assist you with that. You will, if I can show it correctly, you will be able to board it. Because in the base game, it just basically brings up a window and stuff. And I don't believe you can actually, like, I don't know if, and someone may be able to correct me if I'm wrong. Can you convince them normally? Like using the... Is anyone gonna jump in? I feel like if there's no one here... Right, we're gonna go to the moon, Procyon 3. Hello? Anybody here? Nope. Oh, there we go. Oh, god damn it. Faraday's budget tours. No, 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 no. Wait, what are you? Are you? No. No, 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 no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bye. Is there escort? Yeah, it's the escort. Whoa. It's a, it's an asteroid or a moon. Grandma, for fuck's sake. Can I just have someone that I can rob without feeling bad about it afterwards? Oh, 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 oh. You know, it'd be really nice if this game had like a little, Elite Dangerous has like a contacts tab where you can click and it'll show you ships in your vicinity. And it'd be kind of useful if, you know, like let's say you're in orbit. You could see, because obviously in most instances currently in the game, aside from when you're in orbit of a major planet, you don't really need to worry too much about who's out and about. But I feel like hopefully when Bethesda update it to add like kind of ship-based travel and stuff, there might be like a need for it. Anyone here? Why did somebody go to Cheyenne? There's no one here. Let's go to the Procyon 4. Oh. What's the blue? Fucking Mrs. Whitmore. Alright, we're getting every single fucking random encounter. See, this is also why, like, I'm really hopeful that when Bethesda add this kind of ship-based system where you can travel, you know, I'm really hopeful that there will actually be kind of...
You know what, Robin? Fine. You win. My way it is then.
I hope that they add, like, you know, kind of like space lanes. Like, let's say, for instance, ships going from, like, the UC territory to the Freestar area. Like, they actually will have to make jumps, so you can wait at certain areas. What's the random galaxy warming around on planet for no reason? I mean, exactly. Just need the extended warranty. I fucking pray it doesn't show up. Yeah, like, imagine, like, let's say, for instance, like, ships going from, like, Sol to Narian would have to make the jump, and if, for instance, Sol to Narian is just a single jump, I believe. But, like, you could basically... No one worried the cruise will be long-winded. To be honest, Malloy, I feel like... I don't really... I don't know. I feel like... They more than likely will add some sort of a system to kind of skip it, but then at the same time... Like, space travel itself is very dull and boring. It's just loading screen to loading screen. Like, adding the ability, like, adding it in, and then kind of building all the features around it, like making the random occurrences happen, like mid jumping between planets and stuff. Oh. Because while it would be cool to kind of, you know, like to have a version to, like, say, disable it. Oh, for fuck's sake. How did I hit them?
Hostility will not be tolerated.
Well, I don't, or to be honest, I don't think they'll necessarily remove all of them, but just having it so that in-system travel is seamless. Because you can hide loading screens. Games hide loading screens like crazy in this day and age, you know what I mean? Now, obviously, Bethesda's games are, you know, they're a little bit different than most. So I don't know how capable, like, say, the engine is at, like, hiding loading screens necessarily. I mean, hell, I feel like even if they added, like, an actual animation to the grav drive, a lot of people probably wouldn't have been as annoyed with... Oh, Galbank's ship! Alright, it's not one of the new ships, but people are going to shit on it, but, like, I feel like it's one of those things... I want everything in your hold. Quit stalling and hand it over. No one needs to know that you gave up your cargo.
That's a good point. Who's going to find...
Consider a toll for pass through this space.
Now you're just grasping.
Manipulation.
Hold on.
How did I fail manipulation?
I'm not...
Alright, give me a second.
Mistake.
Please, baby Jesus, make sure that... Like, I feel like when it comes to... Look at Astrogate, the autopilot does well, walk around the ship while jumping. It's technically separate cell. That's what I mean, like, it could, like, they could definitely, they could definitely pull it off. See, I feel like...
Are not authorized to... Not interested.
Oh, that was rude. I wasn't even trying to. Piracy.
Are you out of your mind?
I didn't know you could fail manipulation.
Give me one good reason. There's no need for that kind of...
Consider it a toll.
Yeah.
Don't make me waste my ammo on you.
Alright.
Haha.
It's all yours.
Alright, let me board it. Haha. That's what I mean. Like, I think I think ultimately when it comes to Bethesda making improvements to the game, they're not going to be able to please everyone. I think ultimately they should be looking towards like making the game better for people as a whole. Like, yeah, there would be some people that would be annoyed with the prospect of having a kind of a, you know, you have to physically fly between systems and stuff. But I think that if they implement a sort of a, you know, like make it worthwhile, you know, like have a space lane where like other ships. All right, give me everything and nobody gets hurt. Keep your hands where I can see them. This is a robbery. No, 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 I said keep your hands so I can see them. Keep your hands so I can see them. Why are they shit? Oh, Cora, please. Don't tell me you shot someone. Ah, shit. Alright. Keep your hands where I can see them. Don't frantically run around. This will be all over soon if I can find the fucking bridge. Usually Cora's the wild card. She tends to shoot people. Right? Oh, yeah. Is this the bridge? Your hands where I can see him. I'm watching you. Nobody needs to be a hero. What is it he says in GTA? You forget a thousand things every day. Make sure this is one of them. Get the fuck out of the way. I'm trying to rob you. Would you mind? Thank you. You don't want to see Gary when he's angry. A fucking 10-gallon hat would be fucking hilarious for Gary. Alright, hello. We're looking for the bridge. Oh, we found the bridge. Alright, no funny business. We're here to rob you. Where's your loot? Hold on now. Give me a minute. I'm taking all of this.
Hand it over. That's mine.
No, it's not. It's all fucking mine.
I'll be taking.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Hey.
Hello.
Pardon?
Howdy. Hey, put that back. Don't try that again.
Wait, did they take all the stuff I picked up? Okay, they took some of it. I don't know if that's a bug. One bounty.
Yes.
Well, can I... Social. Let's see. Oh! What the fuck just happened? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright, we're going loud. Kill them all. No survivors. Oh, shit. Shotgun would be more appropriate for this. Excuse me. Don't worry, these are all bankers. They were probably en route to fucking give people very high interest rate mortgages. We're doing everyone a favor. Sure, that family won't be able to get a house now, but you know, I'm helping in the end of it. The fuck am I going? So let me read this before did I do something wrong? Right, why did that say unrefined? That's problematic. Did the game just shit itself? Probably. Bethesda? What did you do? Alright. Why is everything unrefined? Hello there, Mark. Welcome. You have the right grandma to reverse mortgage. They did. Damn right. Got you. Alright, where's the... You sense them up here, or is this where we're going? You were holding out, me captain. You got some decent gear here. I'm gonna have to. I'll speak to Cordic and see, because I feel like I did this arseways as usual. And right, you're dead. I also appear to be stuck in the ship. Go down here. Oh, here. Up here. What the? Who built this ship? Excuse me.
You're not taking my ship.
All right, we killed them all. Let's now leave. Do I have a bounty? Probably. Let me undock. Let's destroy the ship so that nobody can will ever. Oh, you going? Oh no, the ship exploded. Whatever will we do? Alright, let's head to Deimos and check out the... Oh shit, we got a fucking bounty. Alright, we're gonna save. Load. Quick save. Want to check out the new habs. Galbank is a primary... Oh. Name. Demo Star Yard. Oh. Here we are at Deimos. Any new ships lurking around? Galbang Stormrider, Restar Narcissus, Econahall, SSNN Sloop. You? What are you? What are you? They're Atlas. Restar Kafir, Galbang Hulker. Okay, cool. Ba-da-bum. Forward. All right.
When humanity finally left the green.
I wish Deimos was exclusively.
What do we have here?
Hello there.
Nameless private,
Yeah.
but we're more than
Yeah, that's cool.
anyone that flies in space.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So,
All right. I want to modify my ship.
right away.
All right. So let's remove these. All right, so we have Vault, Galbang Vault Hab 3x3, Deimos Vault 3x2, Deimos Vault 2x3. All right, so we've got some vaults. These tattoos only appear on weirdly. They only appear on certain configurations, which is really strange. Like on PC, he has his tattoos. On Xbox, he does not. With the Farseer mod, I got heading to the system for Big Space Fight. Crashes Farseer. What is Farseer? Is that the? Okay, let me think for a minute now. Did I have any issues with it? So what mods are you running alongside it would be my first question. And like, were you having any issues with it a lot? See, mods don't necessarily have to perform well together. Obviously, it's nice if they do. See, it would be hard. It'd be kind of hard to pinpoint what the problem is. The only thing I would say is more than likely it's going to be something to do with your load order. All right, my ship looks phenomenal.
When you get serious about your spacecraft, come back to Deimos.
Because I didn't have... I had some issues with their other mods, but not that one. Gary, why are you all small? What the fuck? Alright, they're bored. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's check out these habitats. Ooh. Lighting is a little bit on the darker side, but I can't tell. Is that the base lighting of the ship? Everything's sort of loot. I've had many mod issues. I was in my starts. Thing is, when you start like having a lot of mods, that's when like it can start to be kind of problematic. Lock myself in. Because the reality of it is that mods don't have to work together. But the only thing I could think of is the also thing with loot. I think loot can only determine so many things. Oh, this is another vault. Oh, damn. Okay, this is the big vault. Oh, only authorized personnel can do this. Excuse me, it's my ship. The fuck you mean? Start person on end all. Yeah, like ultimately what you would have to do if it's that mod specifically, you would... Hello there, Mona. You would have to look at mods, any mods that would kind of do things similar to Farseer. Like, do you have any mods that messes with space, or any mods that mess with ships specifically? How goes it on your end, Mona? Have you been enjoying Arc Raiders? I know I have. We're gonna have to go hunt these, hunt down these ships. I can't see the huge collection ever work. I can't see that huge amount of collection like this ever work correctly. Or a lot of time. And in my land, what do you mean? Like actually Ireland this time, or the north? +600 mods. That's a lot of fucking mods. Ireland last time. You're in both. Very nice. You behaving yourself? Oh, there. Can't be bringing any disdain in my country. Up. Oh, Galbank. Oh, this one's very cool. This one's fucking huge. Right, we gotta go hit the... We gotta go find these Galbank ships. I want to rob them. Do we just swap over to PC maybe? Battlefield, Starfield, that's nice. This is very fucking cool, this one. Secure storage locker. Can I see my friends who invited me to the pub quick last time I was here? That's nice. Are you gonna do another pub quiz? Because I might just get a new game. I will say, I would never have that many mods. See, I will say, like, I feel like, I mean, you know, people can use whatever mods they want, obviously, but I feel like those sort of mods, like when you have those crazy load orders, generally I would like wait till, like, you know, the game's kind of moved on. Like with Skyrim, well, I was saying that Skyrim, fucking Bethesda hasn't moved on. Wednesday. Do I fancy it? Maybe. I'm good at the old quizzes. Very knowledgeable. Whoa, now there's some. I've seen some riveting plots, Mark. I'm joking. All right, let's now we need to go and attempt to find a ship. Thank you, Mona. That's the nice thing you've ever said about me. I would consider myself somewhat smart depending on the subject. Hello there. We've got 3 Cordic mods, Rick, this week. Just Cordic. Wait till the game moves on. Follows getting paid. Yeah. To be fair, Michael, I was thinking that too. It's a bit, you know, Fallout New Vegas is a great game to mod these days. You know, no chance of the developers going to it. Fucking prove me wrong, Bethesda. Oh, massive? What do you mean massive? What do you mean I have a massive? Let's undock. And let's try and... See, the problem is... We could obviously do this the easy way, where we could spawn them in. Alright. All good, Rick. Don't work too hard. Alright, so where are we gonna... Alright, you know, I feel like I have a UC whale.
Hail received. Something wrong?
I would like to pirate you. One of great period of almost 10 years of modding there. I don't think you need 6 months to list a lot of gun bots. I wish it was a real space whale. That would be very... See, oh shit. The other thing too is, like, distance-wise, how far are they gonna feck off to? We're reviewing 2 Accordix mods since only his mods came out this week. It's a mod that adds new Galbank vaults and ships for 200 credits. And then there's a 100 credit mod that lets you basically, you know how when you pirate ships in the game, it's just a dialogue? Now you can actually board and steal the ships. Was that another one? That's a Storm Rider. Riders on the Storm. Right, so how far away do I need to get? See, I want to rob this guy, but the problem is everything else is going to shoot me. Galbank Hulker, Storm Rider, Mule, Whale. So if I shoot this whale, closer and putting my other thing, I'm gonna stop downloading mods for a while. I mean, if you're happy with, you know, your load order, that's perfectly fine. What happened to my guns? Uh-oh. Alright, hold on now. We're going to have to reload a save because I am a moron. Whoopsie. Yeah, I have a few mods, but like the minute my game gets a little bit temperamental, I start to worry. We are kind of, and to be honest with you, Mona, to be honest with you, we're in like this sort of environment now where I feel like a good portion of the... I need to open a window, it's fucking warm. Right, hold on now. Oops. Oops. See, the problem is, right, is that there's a lot of mod authors that make Starfield content less is better. I do agree to an extent, Mark. Like, I feel like a lot of mod authors are probably going to jump ship to Fallout, or, well, I mean, now you've got Fallout and Skyrim. Like, if you're any sort of a paid modder that is looking to make an impact, you know, and make some good quality paid mods and get some money out of it, Starfield's probably your least probable option. You know, I feel like the people making mods for Starfield now, it's people that are really enjoying the game, which, you know, fair, or it's people that know that they wouldn't be able to stand up amongst the mods of other games. And the mod author was talking about umbrellas and weather costume outfits. Oh my god, that'll be amazing. Wait, umbrellas? Weather costumes? To be honest, I tried a weather mod, but I feel like the weather mods are all a bit kind of shite in this game. Does anyone remember the True Storms mod for Fallout? That was a fucking banger of a mod. Those rad storms, holy shit, that was insane. I have one bug is annoying, but the other game runs great. Certain spots in my game will spawn like random objects. Those random objects, Kyle, are probably the side effect of a mod author not realizing what they do. Less mod author. Well, I mean, that's a very valid point, Mona. Like, I do wonder, like, if mod authors just stop producing content for Starfield, will Bethesda get off their fucking arse, you know? See, ultimately, when it comes to paid mods and stuff, and this is just, like... Alright, I'm not going to try and pronounce that woman's name. Ultimately, like, you know what they say, like, if... What is it? It's a free market. If people want it... What is the terminology? Basically, the point I'm trying to make is that mods will always be like, someone will always want a mod. So like a lot of these kind of paid mods specifically, there'll always be someone that'll buy them, which means that you'll keep kind of seeing them occur, which is like whatever. Silence leading up. I'm expecting anything. It's a long day. But the only kind of main issue with that is like, because Bethesda have no quality control, we get very questionable stuff, you know? Oh, how's Faroon? It's been a while since I've shot at you. A wet thumb collection. Expecting silent. Oh, sorry, I read that already. My bad, I looked away. I don't know. I will say I don't like the silence. I've been playing Arc Raiders. I'll be doing Arc Raiders tomorrow. But, like, the Arc Raider devs have been doing a decent job. Now, saying that, the game is very fun, but their monetization needs to take a work at it. It is. I agree with you 100%, Michael. And I'm honestly surprised. Well, look, I was surprised that Bethesda and Xbox allow that shit, but, like, you know, Xbox have made it very clear that I don't think they care too much about the consumer. Or at least Microsoft have made it very clear they don't care about the consumer. Like, I've seen a few instances of, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I have seen some instances of mod authors from Nexus making the jump to Creations, and specifically with the intent of selling, their fuck off, Grandma, what the fuck? With the intent of selling. Now, some of them will have at least the decency to, like, remove their mods from Nexus so that you can access it for free, but then it's kind of like, it's like a weird one, because it's like, it's just, yeah. I just... See, I'm really hoping, Mona, that it's not. Like, I'm really hoping that Bethesda are using this... They're using this whole kind of PlayStation thing as a way to kind of reinvigorate hype in Starfield, and I think it will invigorate some hype. Like, there's definitely people that, like, look at Starfield and they say this could be like a fun game, you know? Like, I think currently Starfield is in the current kind of situation where, like, even me as a Starfield fanboy... Oh, I know Gothos has moved on. Fucking good riddance in a sense. Not that, again, I have anything personally about Gothos. I need to stop being so argumentative about, you know. But that, see, that's the other thing that does kind of get me, Paul, is like it's always paid, right? And like I have again, look, people are gonna do what they're gonna do, you know? Like some people will make only paid mods. Some people will make a video about all the foods in Starfield because they're fucking sick of nothing else to do in the game. Wonder who that is. But I do feel like it would be like, there's mod authors out there, and I'm not going to name names, right? But it's like, they're clearly doing a good job. They're like charging fair prices, and then they're sprinkling in some free mods. And I just, yeah. And look, not everyone has to. Like, I realize with a lot of paid mods, because ultimately, like anything else, you don't have to buy them, which is very fair. But I feel like that whole argument of, like, you know, you just ignore them, that never worked. Like, can anyone point me to a game where, like, they came in with egregious prices and then people changed it? Like, speaking of Arc Raiders, one of the only problems I have with Arc Raiders is, despite Arc Raiders being a $40 game, their monetization, they've basically got like a load of skins and stuff. They're all cosmetics, but they're charging like 20 quid for cosmetic in a game that's 40 quid to buy. Like, it's like, Embark, I like you guys a lot. I enjoy the finals, but at the same time, it's not a free-to-play game. Xbox made you who you are. You trained. No. Where's that? The ship?
In all Freestar Collective craft, we are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
Oh, a derelict by Rain. Nice. But I think ultimately we're just, with anything else, it's just see how it goes. I don't know, I suppose the one thing that has me, ultimately had me a little bit, fucking, this woman is following me. Do a tier list of mod authors, that would offend people, and while I like offending some people, I'd never like to do it on a personal, because Mona actually gave me some good ideas for like kind of more positive like content and stuff. Realized recently about the player finished the game and around 3% finishes, seems about 10% of player base. Well, the thing is, you're not wrong, Dong, and like the stats and stuff is kind of like 30% finishing the base game. Like, to be fair, that's quite a good number. But yeah, like 3% finishing Shattered Space, because the other thing is, like, when it comes to Game Pass will always inflate numbers. Like, it's always going to inflate numbers. But I think realistically, we're probably, like, Starfield is probably sitting at a very small, I'd say there is more than 10,000 people maybe playing it across platforms. Maybe. I know if people go off Steam numbers, but I always say Steam numbers aren't really a good sale, because realistically, if you're going to be buying the Steam version, you're going to be using the SKK, which that's not going to show you as a thing. Most people are going to be using Game Pass or Xbox. Let me list them, Jesus Christ.
This is the Freestar Collective vessel.
No, stop talking to me, Freestar. I don't care. You guys are wannabe cowboys. I will say, I would definitely recommend anyone that likes kind of like a... Most game players in game ever saying Skyrim is good, but they have built... Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like the core game has to be there, and Skyrim's core game is there, you know? In Fallout, what's Hellfire armor? Hellfire power armor. So a little bit of Lee, you have activated my trap card. I know lots about Fallout. Okay. So most power armor was created before the war, T-45 and T-51. The Enclave, which is basically, they exist in the current canon of Fallout. They're like the pre-war government that decided to fuck everyone and hide in bunkers. They started producing armor. They produced XO1 power armor, and they produced XO2. So Hellfire armor was like a post-war production given to their elite operators. It's basically arguably the most updated and technologically advanced power armor out there. ESO till so many new drops. I feel like shipbuilding other than that Starfield. And I don't disagree, Michael. Like, to be honest with you, like I've been bouncing between games. I'll occasionally build a ship and stuff, but I've been really enjoying a bit of Skull and Bones, and Arc Raiders has, like, hopefully that will keep my interest for a while. Like, look, I realize that at the end of the day, Starfield is, you know, I say it many times, it's a single-player game and stuff, so it's fine to kind of step away and come back. I play Battlefield, of course. Me and Deadly play Battlefield every night, but that's just like, you know, that's like something I just have to do, you know? Can't not do it. No Man's Sky is killing it. No Man's Sky is doing very good. Very fucking good. And then you have Starfield. That is Deadly's main. I tried to get her to play a bit of Arc Raiders, but I don't think she'd like it. Although I don't need her because I found that you can... So Arc Raiders is a little cool feature where you talk in game chat, you can put like filters on, voice filters. I'm tempted to go female voice filter. Try and catfish some guys into giving me some free gear. But no, like it's honestly like Bethesda is on track. Honestly, like at this rate, like they're like what is it saying? They're falling. No, lateral. What is it? Basically, I think that the point I'm trying to make is that I wouldn't be surprised if Bethesda bring out the new Starfield update on the day of GTA launching. I've been enjoying Casual Breakthrough, Mark. Been using it to get some of the more tedious challenges out of the way, and it's nice. I will say it is funny watching people rage in game chat in that mode. I think they added them in because people were complaining about the bots. Game chat said, I don't know what the fuck you just said, but you sound angry. Don't kill us. It won't kill you. Yeah, I've had a few funny instances in Arc Raiders. Surprisingly, people have been really friendly. Had one or two like encounters. I played enough DayZ and DMZ that I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. They might shoot me in the back, but fuck it. I can just relearn the gear. But, you know, I've been DayZ did start like that, and I feel like it's going to. I feel like they need to keep the momentum going. Oh yeah, 100% Mona. You need to add me. We can definitely play. Currently, it's mainly me and Flippy playing. Me and Binary and Flippy play on occasion, but Binary's like working very late. So I've spent a lot of time just playing by myself, which I've actually been enjoying it. It definitely gets the blood pumping. It kind of. I will say, the DayZ was probably one of the few games that like clicked with me. Them survival, like it's like my like, what would you say, my guilty pleasure. I think it's needed. Like a lot of people are arguing about it. Like it's like, look, you don't have to play it. I think, to be honest.
I'm a scientist.
All right, Sola, can you stop following me? Hello there, Pat. Welcome. It was good. It was good. I love the Koth Carnage streams of Arc Raiders. He just yells friendly over comms, and if they don't, oh, that's honestly how you do it. You know, it's like the rule in DayZ is if you've no mic, you get shot. And like Arc Raiders, it's like if I say friendly and I don't hear either someone say friendly back to me, or I don't hear somebody like use the in-game kind of emote wheel, I'm probably gonna shoot you. Just because those are the kind of people. Now, saying that, sometimes you'll hear someone say friendly. You'll know they're not friendly. Battlefield, I'm sorry, challenges are not that hard. Oh no, I do, and that's what I mean. Like, I think, to be honest with you, the only real problem Battlefield has going for it is like it doesn't have like a dedicated server system. And me and Deadly noticed that, like, when you play the bot lobby, every time you load in the bot lobby, there's a 99% chance it will put you on the first map, and then it will transition to the second map and the third map. And because of that, there's no, like if you remember Battlefield, like, say, for instance, like Halo or, like, Battlefield 3 or 4, there would be, like, a server. Like, let's say there'd be 10 maps, and it would bounce between each map over and over and over and over, and it would keep playing. But the way they do it now is just, like, it's like the servers will slowly die, because every time people leave, it doesn't re-queue you up. And I don't know why they opted to not have, like, an actual server system. Jump in with you more. Voice not working due to distance, Discord. Oh no, I'm definitely down, Mark. I play it most nights. I know that, see, when I usually play, my friend, I spent 2 hours trying to find each other, only for me to desperately make it to his warehouse 10 foot away, get knife set. Oh, that's 100% Daisy. Yup. That is, or the worst part in Daisy is when you spend hours trying to link up with someone, right? And you're like, there's a guy there. I see a guy. Is that you? No, that's not me. Are you sure that's not you? Crouching down, wearing bright red trousers, eating a melon. No, that's not me. Bang. I'm killed. Someone shot me. I was eating a melon. Someone shot me. That was me, you fucking moron. Like, I'm glad that Arc Raiders doesn't have that worry about, because, oh my god, if there was no HUD, the amount of times I would be team killing. Just because, like, the audio, like, the movement, footsteps, not the best at all. And it's like, motherfucker, please. Especially, like, sometimes Flippy's mic will randomly stop and he'll start pushing and then down. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Because I'm a loot goblin. I'm 100% a loot goblin. I will stop at nothing to gobble that loot. What the fuck are things? Oh. When they say I'm the person who's like, is that me? I get paranoid. Yeah, never played Daisy. Heard mixed things about it. Some saying it's the greatest thing. It's amazing, but it is a cesspool, you know? Like, I think you will only truly enjoy Daisy when you spend a couple of 100 hours and get over the gear fear. Because it can be extremely fun. I say this, and I don't mean this in like a weird way, but it's the closest we as humans will get to use that kind of hunter-killer, you know, like, innate primal instinct, the like, hunting another player, like, tracking them down, kind of, you know, like, yeah, not saying I'm not a murderer, but I do relish hunting down players in Daisy on occasion. Yeah, I promise I'm not a murderer. Yep, we're trying to find these fucking Galbank. But Daisy is probably the best out. Like, I loved Ark for its dinosaur stuff. But there was... What's a nebula? What's a nebula? Daisy back there vigorously. Oh, I wish Al would go back to it, because I used to watch him too, because back then it wasn't on Xbox, and I basically watched Al play it, and it was funny watching Al play it. But then I watched Frankie on PC play it, and I think he practically kind of propelled that game to what it is today. It's just like, it's a very simple survival game. Like, it's essentially a mod, but I would say that it's probably one of the most... Like, it would be up there as a game of the kind of the millennia, almost, you know? Like, I feel like games that, in my opinion, revolutionized the gaming industry, like, you know, like the games that kind of started a craze, Daisy is definitely there. Oh, yeah, that was where Axeman came along, yep. I went through a phase on GTA where I basically stole that ID entirely and just was golf man. Just would randomly whip out a golf club in GTA, start beating the shit out of everybody. Big bird noise the whole time would stop me screaming and shouting, so my pals like, oh Jesus Christ. Bird lady in the bushes. It's like, yeah. It's also, there's some fun, like, you have some deep conversations, like, because Daisy's sort of game, it's a walking sim. You could spend an hour and a half walking across the map and get nowhere. But it's like that hour and a half of walking, and then there's that 5 minutes of, did we see someone? Is that someone? Adrenaline's just spiking. I can feel it. I need to shoot someone. I'm going to go fucking crazy. Oh, never mind. It was just a bush. But no, it's such a fun game, and there's been a few games that have like tried to kind of do that sort of DayZ sort of thing. Another game, sadly, that I nowadays is sadly, but that I think that kind of changed the industry was Destiny. My God, was Destiny something fucking else entirely. They had the fucking like they had the console platform on strings for a bit. How's the mod? The mod's been good. We're still trying to find the ships, but that's just because RNG. Are you autistic? I'm like, aye, and it's like killer. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, Jesus. I've had some instances of people that are a bit questionable. And I will kill them and be like, shoot them again just to make sure they're dead. What's so good about? Well, Destiny was the... Prior to Destiny, like, looter shooters existed only in the realm of, like, Borderlands. Destiny opted to bring a kind of an MMO light style experience, like, think World of Warcraft, but mixed in with a first-person shooter with quite good narrative story, a lot of good stuff, PvP and stuff, was revolutionary for the time. And then it progressively got better and better, and then it just started to kind of pivot downhill like a bit of a roller coaster with Destiny 2, where Bungie would release something really good, and then they'd release something really trash. And it's frustrating because Destiny 1 is, I probably spent the most hours out of any game. Like, the endgame raids are just amazing. It's just, yeah. But then Destiny 2 came along, and a part of me gets it. It's like you look at Bungie with Halo. All right, I'll have a good one. Catch you later. Like, Bungie did a good job with Halo 1, and I think with Halo 2 and 3, but I think that it was pure luck. And I think it's like with, like, there's a lot of examples of games. Like, I look at Rainbow Six Vegas, or Rainbow Six Siege. Ubisoft pulled a blinder on that. I don't think they'll ever be able to commit to a new one. That's why they're keeping it going. Then you've got other developers. Look at Overwatch, bringing out Overwatch 2. Was it worth it? Was it worth it, Activision? Probably not. You basically, Hey, there's nothing wrong with Destiny. Destiny 1 was a fucking phenomenal game. And Destiny 2 still has people playing it, which I feel sorry for you. I lost the will to play Destiny. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%, Mona. Mrs. Whitmore, what the fuck? All right, hold on now. We're gonna swap over to PC. Give me a second. Here comes the raid music. Bam, 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 ba-da. Give me a second. It's nice, but me and my crew were burned too many times. Oh, and I agree. I 100% agree with you, Cadaver. I 100% agree. I was burned many times on it. I think the last time I played it was when the DLC where the Traveler was opened. And I really enjoyed that because I thought that the multiplayer or the raid was fun. But the thing is with Destiny is they tried to cater to too much, I think. And like ultimately it just ends up being like something entirely, yeah. And it's sad because I like, again, it's like, it's kind of, I have this weird like thing with games where like, it's like kind of why I like Starfield so much, because like there's certain aspects of it I fucking adore. But then it's like Bethesda sat there like, what do we how do we fix it? How do we make it better? What would I know? You never play, gee whiz, what the fuck do you do, man? Oh, to be fair, Wiz, some of the ship designs... Oh, you have played Destiny? Okay, good. Some of the ship designs of Destiny are fucking phenomenal. Some of them don't make fucking sense. Destiny kind of took the start... They took the... They just do. Destiny took the kind of the... Sorry, I apologize. I'm singing over my music. Stream. Let me, close that. Close that. All right. I have the glow sticks. Take some white snow. Jesus Christ, Mona, what the fuck? The sun setting was so fucking stupid. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like there's grounds for that to have been illegal. The idea of you paying for content, and I can understand it to like an extent, right? But it's like if you pay for content, PC game audio, yeah. If you pay for content and then they remove that content, no, guilty, get the fuck out of here. Destiny was not overrated. Look, I'm going to be honest, the story was a bit questionable in that the fact you had to read the Grimoire cards. Glow sticks, oh god. So, sunsetting was basically when the game got supposedly, the game got too big, so Destiny would remove aspects of the game, like planets that you paid for. They would remove planets from the game. And yeah, it was kind of a slap in the face because they would then bring, like, let's say, for instance, you could have really good guns from one of the expansions that you paid your own money for, right? Perfect rolls on it, like, it had the perfect perks, thousands of kills on it. Bungie's like, all right, we're gonna basically pull everything. It's gone. It won't be coming back. And you're like, excuse me? What do you mean you're not coming back? And then it's like, well, sucks to suck. And then it'll come back like months later or years later with the exact same fucking like weapons and armor that you grinded for. And you're just sat there like, excuse me? Why do I have no audio? Oh. There we go. That was weird. Bungie spoke down to Reaver 3 to step on them, push them up. In the car. Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Don't be wrong. I don't disagree with that at all. I just think that like the core concept of Destiny was very fucking cool, and I would love to see another game attempt it. I think Halo has the potential to attempt it, because I think the one glaring issue with Destiny was the multiplayer was not very balanced. Like I don't think any of us would argue here that Halo is probably one of the most balanced multiplayer games out there. And like when it comes down to like that sort of stuff, let me load. All right, like if Halo could get some sort of a PvE game mode going, like, you know, kind of something like Spartan Ops, or it's just, yeah. Like it's weird because some developers have definitely tried to do that sort of stuff. They've tried to copy it. Like we've got The Division, which The Division did a good job, pretty decent. But then The Division, then there's The Division 2. Warframe, I think, is the only one that's kind of similar, and I don't want to offend anybody because Starfield isn't. Hey, Starfield is time. Give it time, okay? Starfield just needs to start stealing art from other creators. The multiplayer was very unbalanced, and really butchered Halo. Never felt good on Halo 5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Halo 5, don't at me. Halo 5 was, I think, the best interpretation of Halo multiplayer. And I think, yeah, now people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine, but I think you're wrong. For The Division with, yeah, the setting was, like, I remember running around, like, doing that was another one of those things. I bought the Ultimate Deluxe Mega Edition for, like, 30 quid. Came with a cool watch. Oh, Starfield, you made a watch? Not even the first watch? Yes, they seemed cool, but it started out. It was, and a lot of it, Paul, was you had to see. I liked it because you had to kind of go out of your way to do lore. See, that's always been Bungie's approach to storytelling, is we don't want to throw too much story at the person. We want to consider the player a fucking moron. And to be honest with you, there is times I've played raids with Destiny, and I'll have a full-blown conversations. I'll have like a full-blown conversation about the lore, and some guy will be like, what are you guys talking about? I'm like, the fucking storyline? And someone like, no balls. The amount of times people would say to me, what do you mean storyline? And I'm just like, bruh. I think Infinite does a good job. I will not disagree there. Infinite does a good job. I just think, again, like, Infinite was fucking 6 EBD. What? Player dot, oh no, I can't add an item. Whoops. Player dot place at me. Infinite was fraught with constant issues. Halo was easy to follow, and that's what I mean. Like, Bungie went the route, Bungie kind of went the route of making it so that, yeah, like the storyline, you read the books. And to be fair to 343, Halo 4's story was probably one of the best stories out there. And then people complained that because people complained, oh, you know, there's too much going on here. So Halo 5's story was very bare bones. And like most of the storyline in game, you had to get from the books, which is frustrating. But if you guys know how much I hold out hope, how much hope I hold out for for Starfield, you can imagine that literally 343 could kill my entire family and I will still think Halo can be redeemed. Please don't kill my family, 343. Ever please. Oh, you can't, 100%. The Halo community is probably one of the... Oh, shit. No, not that button. The Halo community is probably one of the most toxic... one of the books, yeah. The Mass Effect method, I fucking hated that with Mass Effect. But again, I am grateful that at least the Andromeda's storyline was told somehow. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. So in Mass Effect's latest, a lot of Mass Effect's like storylines and stuff and what happens behind the scenes between games was through comic books and stuff. Oh shit. Fuck. Alright, well that's problematic. Authors say about, hey, can you imagine mods on Halo 7? Oh Jesus Christ. I mean, people shit on fucking... I'm pretty sure there's been like forgers that have gotten shat on for making free stuff. That has any books. Like I'm really hoping the one thing that that Bethesda jumping on with Microsoft will be that Microsoft will try and expand to other avenues outside of just the games. Like Bethesda did, to my knowledge, there's only ever been 2 books in Bethesda's games, and that's the TV show, please. Yes, that'd be amazing. But they did 2 Elder Scrolls books. Honestly, I enjoyed them. They weren't anything amazing. But like when you look at Halo, like Halo is still producing banger after banger of books. Like their Halo Silent Storm, the Master Chief Saga novels, which basically kind of a retelling of stuff, is just so fucking good. Even like people hate on Karen Travis, and to be honest with you, I hadn't read her books. I know she's a bit prolific in Destiny. I know that she one of the things I did not like about her art or her style was she made it that the Covenant shoot missiles. Covenant don't shoot missiles. But to be fair credit to her, her books were very good and very enjoyable. Yeah, I just feel like that don't give my water release content, cry about it. All right, Michael, have a good one. The hand behind his back. That's what I mean. Like it's like you would think that Bethesda would be constantly pumping out lore-based stuff to kind of keep, just so we understand what the fuck is going on. Hey, Vault-Tec Galbank transfer module. What is a transfer module? Oh, awesome. Remember when Halo 5 Forge maps using Breakout and they were good. Just put them on Reddit, deep dive everything wrong with the map, the lad. Oh yeah, you will get absolute fucking scumbags. Absolute scumbags. But again, it's like gamers are entitled, but just because they're entitled doesn't mean that, you know, this is fucking sick. Oh, this is fucking sick. Oh, Cordic, this is sick. So the base habs looked a bit, you know, barren, but these are fucking really cool. These are the ones on the ships. Very fucking cool. It will never be Fallout. It won't. And like even with lore, like that's what I mean. Like it to be honest, it reminds me a little bit of the Titanfall 2 situation when EA decided to launch Titanfall around the same time as Battlefield 1, which arguably damaged both franchises. Like Bethesda's focus on Fallout and putting all this emphasis into Fallout You know, like, oh, we're going to be remastering Fallout. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm pretty sure I could pick fucking 5 of the Starfield modders that are pretty prevalent and just get them to kind of do some cool updates for Fallout. And then you guys can focus on, remember the IP that you're currently working on? Imagination supplies the Lord. To be fair, Battlefield 6, they've, like, that's another one where, like, the storyline, I like the idea of the storyline of 2042, and I hope that the storyline I hope the storyline of Battlefield, even though it's a multiplayer game, like, we know at the end of the story that Pax Armata, like, the whole thing has been, like, a setup by the CIA, but, like, I really hope that there's, like, actual kind of lore behind it, like, the lore you get when you jump into the new map, is, well, it's very cool, but it's like a battle royale sort of stuff. Have you seen the new Owltech 3x3 Habs? Not sure if downloaded. I have not. I will be checking out. Won't play Battlefield story. Yeah, but I do, Mona. I like it. I like to know why we're fighting, you know? Like, oh, we're attacking on this map. Like, even fucking 2042 had little blurbs. Like 2042 will be like, oh, we're attacking Canada because it's the last, like, or we're attacking, because it's the last, like, cold water port, and we need our supplies or something like that, you know? No one cares about... Fuck off, Mona. I agree, Wiz. I 110% agree with you. Like, it's honestly a travesty that that franchise was, you know... And to be honest with you, you look at part of the reason... Part of the reason why it's kind of in a bit of a shit space is because... Well, the developer is now working on Battlefield. The main developer is on Battlefield. Like, they focus so much on Apex. I'm going to be honest with you. The funniest thing to ever been in Canada, because their hat, they stop being tilted. Fair. But it's like, the funniest thing to happen to Apex, and I enjoyed Apex. I thought Apex was very fun. But apparently the Apex developers, right, asked a Chinese company, I think it was a Chinese company, to make a mobile version of Apex, and that basically flopped. And I believe the company obtained the rights to the game, and they ended up putting out a free version of Apex that's better than Apex. And it's like the irony of it, that it plays better than Apex. Like, I enjoyed Apex and thought Apex was really fun, but then they just start throwing, like, fucking... And it's a free-to-play game, right? So, like, ultimately... When it comes to free-to-play games, it's like with it being a free-to-play game, you know, like, you don't monetization. You can always argue. Ultimately, all right, we need 2 new ships. 2 new ships. Nope. Oh. All right, so we've got the... All right, we did the whale. Now we need to do the jackpot. They got fucked over. I wouldn't say that they got fucked over. It was that they put a lot of emphasis... Hello, kills them there. They put a lot of emphasis into making it a mobile game, right? Which... That's not inherently a bad thing in this day and age, because mobile gaming is big. But the problem was they put so much resources into it and then ultimately killed it because they didn't want to, you know, they didn't want to put effort into it. And then the company behind it were like, but this is a good idea. Like, we're not... You know, like, we're not... Why would we kind of fuck this over? Kind of sick of what the fuck. Me... FD 02727D. Because that's one of the things I used to love about Battlefront was the little storylines going on behind the scenes, and I always thought that was very, very cool. No. I seen not to get political. I seen a thing recently where a country, I don't know which country, potentially Singapore, has brought back anyone who is caught scamming online, they're going to get caned. Oh, well, you get a lot of stuff. The mistake we made as a species, not keeping the emphasis on mobile gaming limited. Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, there's definitely some mobile gaming in the... Again, I don't know, maybe someone who's more familiar with mobile gaming. The only real mobile games I played Tacticus, was very fun. But the main problem with Tacticus was that ultimately with all of them, they're very... I like a caning. I knew you would, money, you weirdo. And like most of the mobile games, they're very egregious in like how they monetize stuff, which is kind of funny because like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you can make a free mobile game and have ads in it, and you can make fucking bank. Hello, like, come on now, you don't need to fucking charge out the wazoo. The gentrification things, they're not gaming, banking. What does gentrification mean? Pay-per-view. Caning, oh god. So the idiots who fall for the scams and block their net. Well, see, sometimes though, I will say, fun little interest, right? I didn't realize now that I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber of, 10,000 subscribers, thanks to you guys. There's a very prominent scam that happened to me, nearly happened to me, and I wasn't fully aware, where people reach out to you and they pretend they're from a legitimate company, but usually this company has gone bankrupt. Like I had 2 people email me in the last couple of months about a company called Rainway, which is like a kind of a cloud game serving, game like streaming, but the fun thing is Rainway actually no longer exists, and they partnered with Xbox to make Game Pass. And basically this guy pretends to be from Rainway, and he's like basically like, oh, we'll pay you money to do video, blah, blah. He wants you to download something on your PC, and when you download that something, he gets access to your YouTube account. And I don't know what he would do with a Starfield YouTube channel that averages about, if I'm lucky, 1k views per video. Maybe he'll start pushing paid mods, the questionable ones. But yeah, it's very fucking scummy. Like, I nearly fell for it because I thought Telltale were reaching out to me at one point, and I got quite excited because I was going to be like, because they were like, oh, we want you to do, play our new game. And I was Googling it, and I was like, okay, this seems legit, new game coming out. And I was going to be like, yo, can you like give me some free copies of your fucking of your Expanse game, because I know my fans would probably my subscribers would like that. But yeah, they sell channels to others. It's fucking scummy, very fucking scummy. Yeah, because of AI, there's going to be so much well-made scams. Well, the thing is, like, there is, and that's always something to worry about with that. I just tend to, like, I will go on Reddit, and thankfully Reddit will have a thread about don't fucking do this. I nearly did it. If it wasn't for Bitdefender being like, what the fuck are you doing, you absolute Neanderthal? Why did you click that link? Like, I fucking, yeah, my friend lost whole YouTube account, started instantly some crypto. Oh yeah, it's fucking scummy. Hello, Bob, by the way. Like, and it's, to be honest, it's, have you AI'd your perfect meal yet? No. What the fuck? Like, it's the sort of thing that I realize YouTube themselves, like, it's going to be hard for them to deal with it, but they should maybe have some sort of kind of, like, for creators, once they get monetized, just a few pros and cons, like, what to look for, Like, realistically, I feel like I've had technically one, like, actual sponsorship, and it was straightforward. It was the guys behind Deadside. They were like, hey, we watched your content. We thought you might like this game because you mentioned that you liked Ark and DayZ, which I was like, fuck me, these guys do their stuff. They sent me 2 free codes to the game, and they're like, if you could do a review, that'd be great. And I was like, that's fucking sick. That was awesome. Now it's like, oh, you gotta jump through fucking hoops? Like, fuck off. Great to watch food videos like me. I can't send me a list of the new favorite foods. Fat people dream. What the fuck? I will say what have I been watching lately? What have I been watching on YouTube? trying to think, what have I been really watching? I've been watching World War II documentaries. I watch Operations Room, and is it Histograph? Scottish Food Review. I have watched the Scottish Food Review guy. Is it the ginger lad, Mona? Thing I need to worry about is only my channel. It's 10 December. YouTube told me I'm underage. What the fuck? To be fair, Killzone, that's something that YouTube seem to have been doing kind of long term to try and get a hold of, because you'll notice now that YouTube, they're trying to. Yep, I know him. I have seen him. Really like his stuff, Mona. Dude's fucking chill. He came over to Ireland and reviewed. Wasn't a fan of how he reviewed Supermax. Those tenders are banging. You can't disagree with me. Those tenders are a fucking 9 out of 10 on a good day. I mean, to be fair, they can be a 6 out of 10 on a bad day. But yeah, the reason Killzone is they're trying to get rid of the copycat sort of stuff, you know, like the whole, and you still see them. Even though, like, YouTube users now have, like, their own @ like, I'm Crimson Flyboy. You'll never see another Crimson Flyboy. There's still constant comment sections be like, you know, like, you go watch big content creators. And the comments be like, oh, come watch my video. Bitdefender is very good. And, oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, my guilty pleasure is kind of watching the food review stuff. I watch, is it like Sonny from Best Food Review. I like when he goes to the, like, American fairs, or he goes to, like, Asian, like some of the Eastern Asian places, like Vietnam and stuff, and it's always interesting. Because he kind of brings that kind of American kind of, like, no, don't take this the wrong way, Americans, but that kind of idiocracy where, like, he's kind of like, he plays into the fact I'm an American, I don't know everything, but I like food. The Asian marks of December is one of those. Oh, is that? Oh, I very much apologize, Killzone. I'm glad that my country has not bowed down to that shit. Where's the fucking bridge? Because I personally think shit like that is stupid. Extremely bloated over time. See, they removed a few features I didn't like the file shredder. I liked just because I'd like to, like, when I was trying to delete stuff, like if I would download stuff and then want to remove it. With my password now, I can. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mona. Where's the fucking? I found the bridge initially, then I lost it again. Watch me look at my playlist, have fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're definitely on a list, Mona, for your watch choices. Mona's gooning pleasures are typing in Starfield, putting in a very controversial mod, going to Reddit and sorting by controversial, seeing all the people just talking shit about, no, this is a great mod. Yeah, it may have accidentally bricked my Xbox and caused my wife to leave me, but it's perfectly viable. I went from a limited device, 15 devices, started also on their VPN. The VPN stuff is annoying, and to be honest, I don't really mess with. I highly recommend We Have Ways of Making You Talk podcast more too. I will definitely check them out. UK, yeah, the UK one is a bit. I will check that out though, Mark, because I'm always interested in seeing stuff like that. Let me save this ship. Jackpot. But yeah, the VPN and stuff, I don't really, to be honest with you, the only thing I was really going to use a VPN for, I don't know if that's illegal, but I've been watching, I started watching SAS Rogue Heroes. The first season is on RT Player, which is like a kind of an Irish site. Season 2 and 3 are only on BBC Player, and Britain, BBC, you took over half my country. The least you cunts could do is let Irish people access your goddamn website to watch your television, you dickhead. Have you seen Labour saying anyone you do to help people coming over? Like, yeah, anyone, I'm already here. I'm just playing about Starfield mods stealing their crypto. Oh god, Starfield stealing their crypto coins. Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm surprised that nobody's tried to come in here with like some like Starfield NFT scheme, you know? Creations. Stupid defender, but I had enough when it blast me the VPN. I haven't. I just leave it there, to be honest, because I don't think it does anything, but then I don't know a whole lot. All right, we now need to do the Vault Runner. Podcast with like 8-episode series. They go in and walk it. Oh, that's sick. Hello there. Anything exciting happening in Starfield? Not very. Not very much. If we have to pay. So to the wait, you have to pay for it, Lee? Hey, we're not your colonies. The mod killed my bored ape. I'm gonna have to check that out. That's cool, Mark. Not really much Alien. I mean, there's some good mods this week. Don't get me wrong. Bank Vault Runner. Player.place at me. FD0 2C5 2C 590. Bam. Oh, whoops. Yeah, diverse protect myself from malware. I don't anywhere acting like a mod. That makes sense. See, I don't know a whole lot about. Ooh. Ooh. This is a very skinny ship. Very skinny ship. Everything the government. See, by the way, for some reason YouTube. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. To be honest with you, it for some reason it's shitting itself. But there's so much. I bought so many keys when they're on sale. I still have family. Jeez. Well, see, like the thing is the only issue I really had with it was, so I had it initially, and when I tried to like re-up, or not re-up, when I tried to like reapply, it like asked me for like my tax number and shit, and it's like, I'm a private citizen. I don't need to give you a tax number. I'm not a business. The thing is, it's just I just Googled it, and I know that they're one of the best ones, or were one of the best ones, and I do not want to risk my PC. Like, I don't use anything, like I won't go on any dodgy sites. Because reasons. Because I don't want to I don't want anything to happen to my PC. Don't want anything not allowed to do. The tried 10 years ago, it doesn't work. How's Lords? See, it with anything else, it just gets to a point where people just get pissed off and then they backpedal. Yeah, I heard Windows Defender was really good. Defender scores very well in every test I've seen. Yeah, see, I've heard the Windows Defender is really good, but my only kind of worry with it is, like, and I suppose this is one of the issues with me, is I would rather pay for a service that I know that's directly focusing on that. Yeah, see, the thing is, Dong, is I'm only somewhat careful. Like, if I didn't have Bitdefender, I probably would have lost my channel to that fucking scam. So, account name, I believe so. I am kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. See, I remember my old Samsung phone had, like, Knox, which you could use. And it was, like, built in, and it seemed to, like, work really well. I used to love using Knox just to kind of, you know, like, check to make sure everything's all functioning and working. But It seems to be hidden with the latest version of Samsung. You gotta jump through hoops to get to it. All right, Mona. Have a good one. Catch you later. If you're on, let me know if you're when you're next on. Play Smart Raiders. Side note, does anyone know the way we like get credits and stuff, does anyone know, is that based on like a real principle? Like putting in something and seeing the money change? Probably in the next half an hour. Why don't you tell? Fuck off, Styles. I'm not that stupid. It's like when the Facebook scams back in the day. Yeah, no bother, Mona. Message me. I should be done in an hour or so. But back in the day, oh my god, they're all master locks. Holy fuck me. Okay, we're gonna run locking all these. What's behind these? Okay, we found a sundial. Ship parts. I don't know about that. I opened one of them. Don't click that container. There we go. Good container. Okay. There is a lot of fucking loot on this ship. Kind of insane. Armory. I'm liking the ship designs. Save this ship. The jackpot. Alt runner. The ship and don't fall. Oh, hello, random parrot hawk. How are you doing? Oh shit! Fuck! 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 Oh no! 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 Oh no! Uh oh! Fuck Linux. See, I've heard that. Windows, they're supposed to be bringing out like aren't they supposed to be bringing out a version that's like very friendly for gaming? Isn't that what like the ROG runs? Now, I don't know how true that is. What's our next ship? Our next ship is called the Evermore. Or bam. F FDO2 F2 DF9. Bam. Oh, dear lord, this is a big ship. Here. What the hell? Jesus, that's fucking massive. But we entered the back, lovely. I don't know too much about Linux. I know that Linux is open source, isn't it? I've heard that some games don't run very well on Linux. Like, I think people can't play Battlefield on Linux because of its, like, anti-cheat stuff. Again, I don't know a whole lot about it to know, like, you know, the truth. Windows 10 was their last. I mean, that's what Microsoft makes their money on, doesn't it? Actually, do they make more money on software or hardware these days? I mean, they definitely fucking make enough of money on the, fucking price of fucking Word. See, to be honest, I only use my PC for gaming primarily, so having access to like a Windows version of Windows that is primarily made for gaming would be amazing for me. Especially one that can just like, I can use controller for everything. I wonder, like, does that, like, when it comes to like Microsoft and their whole thing with like, you know, they're realizing a lot of people game on Windows, like, are they, like, what's their percentage of people that play PC Game Pass with mouse and keyboard versus PC Game Pass with a controller? I go. Right, we will find this the bridge. No. On some games. Yeah, see, if you like, if you're streaming games from the PC app, you have to use a controller because they're essentially streaming games from Xbox servers, which is weird. No problem. Welcome. This is Coradix Vault mod. I'm checking out some of the ships. It adds like 4 vaults and 6 ships, I believe. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same kill zone. I only use it for that sort of stuff. I don't really see the point of like any of the production sort of stuff. I mean, I use it for editing, but none of that editing is Microsoft stuff. What are vaults? So basically, I'll show you the 2 mods in question. So Cord put out 3 mods this week. He's the only person putting out mods. So we have vault habs. This adds 4 vault habs that basically act as kind of like, think of like, you know, for money. It also adds some new ships into the game. Freestar Collective ship, Scalbank ship, Trade Hardy ship, and United Colony ship. And like, you can board them and steal all their cool loot. And then he also brought out Plunder, improved piracy. So instead of with the Plunder, instead of going the route of just being like, oh, hand over your loot, okay, thank you, opens up a trade window, now you have to board the ship. Back to eating my spam. Oh, God. Playing Skyrim when they first started screaming, I couldn't play without the force feedback. What do you mean, there's force feedback? I didn't know that. I turn off all that sort of stuff, to be honest. I hate vibrations. Did I grab that? I did. Okay. So this is a Galbank ship. There's going to be a crap ton of loot in it, basically. We are going to... Bum. Got cred tanks we can rob. Got some weapon. What the... Oh, we got some stuff. The thing is, Skyrim with VR requires so many mods. Apparently the base game is so bare bones. But with modding, it's apparently amazing. See, my whole thing when it comes to, like, VR is... I don't have a very big space. Did I not see something there? Was supposed to... Oh, the terminal. I don't have a really big shit. I got XO2. Nice, nice. It's very good armor. Where's this do? Well, that does nothing. Ah. What is it? What is improved attack? What does that mean? But yeah, because I don't know like how good it is. Is it the sort of game where you have to stand up? A lot of VR games tend to be like you need to stand up. See, stuff like that does look quite cool. But it's like, I feel like with a lot of them mods, you gotta be careful. Just because, like, I know that Bethesda recently, like, the whole thing of the strike last year was to prevent people... Oh, piracy, that makes sense. Okay, that would make sense. My God. Ever. You know what? I'm gonna call it here, guys, just because I need to go grab some stuff and have some food. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow and look forward to seeing some streams of these new stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow around the same time for my Arc Raiders. Have a good rest of your day, guys, and I will catch you in the future. Bye-bye.